Hello grade 5, we're back again with a new video and a new lesson 18. Today we're going to start lesson 18. As usual, we'll start with the vocabulary of lesson 18. So I need you to bring your textbook and open it page 503, 38 and 539. These will be the two pages that have our vocab for this lesson. As usual, we're going to read the word, the example, check the picture, try to figure out the meaning and the part of speech for each word of the new words that we will get to know later. The first word that we have is career. I think most of you have an idea what the meaning of a career, but let's read the example. The career or chosen work of a journalist involves carefully gathering the facts. Again, the career or chosen work of a journalist involves carefully gathering the facts. Here the picture of a journalist. So this person or this man's or this guy's career is being a journalist. So what is the meaning of career from this sentence? As you know, sometimes the meaning is mentioned in the same sentence where the new word is. So career here means chosen work. Career here means chosen work. Very good. So which part of speech is career? Is it a noun, verb, adjective, or an adverb? Career here is a noun. Very good. So career is a noun. Very good. Publication is the second word that we have now. A news publication might take the form of a newspaper, news magazine, or website. Publication. A news publication might take the form of newspaper, news magazine, or website. What is the meaning of publication? From this example, the publications are like newspaper, magazines, websites. So it's any printed news, any printed products that give you the news, everyday news or the current events. So publication means any printed production that gives you news, printed or typed, like the websites. Okay, which part of speech publication is? Is it a noun, a verb, adverb, or an adjective? Publication, is it a noun, a name of a thing or a place or a person? Is it a verb, expresses an action? Is it an adjective, describes a noun, or an adverb describes a verb? It's a noun. Very good, it's a noun. What do we call the printed products? We call it publication. So number 3, background. Years of experience as reporters often give TV newscasters their needed background. Years of experience as reporters often give TV newscasters their needed background. What is the meaning of background? When I say this reporter's background is very, very interesting. He studied in many important universities. He got a master, he got a PhD, and so on. So his background is interesting. What is the meaning of background in this sentence? Background means experience or what was his past, or what are the events that happened before in someone's life or in some place life. So the background is what the events that happened in a life before. Which part of speech background is? Is it a noun, a verb, an adjective, or an adverb? It's a noun. Very good. It's a noun. Number 4, household. Let's read the example. This boy delivers newspapers to nearly every household in his neighborhood. This boy delivers newspapers to nearly every household in his neighborhood. So what is the meaning of household from this sentence? Does he deliver the newspaper to the house itself or to the people who live in the house? So household means the people who live in a house. The group of people who live in a certain house, maybe a family, maybe friends. So household means the people who live in a certain house. Which part of speech? It's a noun. Very good. It's a noun. Now let's move to number 5. Insights. Insights. During interviews, reporters hear the insights and opinions of other people. During interviews, reporters hear the insights and opinions of other people. What is the meaning of insight here? If you were in a certain event and that event was captured by cameras on TV, so you must have an insight of this event. You must have an opinion about this event or a point of view regarding this event. So insight means opinions. Insight means opinions or point of views. Insight means opinions or point of views. Which part of speech insight is? Noun, verb, adjective, or an adverb? It's a noun. Very good. Number 6, required. Required. TV cameras are often required or needed to record all the action at a sports event. TV cameras are often required or needed to record all the action at a sports event. What is the meaning of required in this sentence? What is the meaning of required here? Very good. It means needed. It means needed. So here it's mentioned in the same sentence. Required means needed. Which part of speech is it? Noun, verb, adjective, or an adverb? Are required. Are required. Required here is a verb. It's a verb in the past participle because here the sentence is in the passive voice. Are, helping verb plus past participle. Number 7, uneventful. Uneventful. This meteorologist predicts an uneventful week. The weather won't change much. This meteorologist predicts an uneventful week. The weather won't change much. What's the meaning of uneventful? Eventful means the word eventful alone without the prefix un means full of events. Full of events. Uneventful is the opposite, not full of events, or we can say not important. Not important. So here the word ends with this suffix full, and I told you before, if a word ends with full as a suffix, most of the words are uneventful week. So it's an adjective. It's an adjective. It describes the week. Instead of the word ends with the suffix full, it means it's an adjective. Most of the words that ends with full are adjectives. Uneventful week, we're describing the week, which is a noun, by the adjective of being uneventful. So eventful here is an adjective. Do you remember the suffix and the prefixes? We said prefixes are a group of letters added to the word at the beginning of the word, and it gives a different meaning or change the meaning of the words. And also we have suffixes, and they are group of letters also added to the word at the end, and they also change the meaning of the word. Let's move to number 8, edition. Edition. A special edition or version of a newspaper might be published after a huge news event. Edition here means the same word that comes after it, which is version or copy. So Edition means version or another the same newspaper but written in a different way. So edition or version means a copy different from another copy. So edition means a version. Which part of speech edition is? It's a noun. It's a noun. Very good. Number 9, formula. Formula. Use this formula or rule in all news articles. Tell who, what, when, where, why, and how. So this sentence is telling you a rule while reporters or journalists are writing an article, they must tell who did this article or who were the main characters, the people who are involved in this article, what are the events that happens, when were these events, and where, the place, why, the reason, and how, the manner or the way. So the formula that you must use while you're writing an article is this formula. So what is the meaning of formula here? It's mentioned in the same sentence and it has the meaning also mentioned in the sentence. Formula here means rule. Formula means rule. Formula means rule. Which part of speech formula is? Noun, verb, adverb, or adjective. It's a noun. What do we call the rule that we follow? It's a formula. The last word, that we have today in this lesson, destruction. Destruction. Papers reported that the destruction caused by the hurricane left some people homeless. Papers reported that the destruction caused by the hurricane left some people homeless. What is the meaning of destruction? It comes from the verb destroy. Destruction means ruins or devastation. So destruction means ruins or devastation. So which part of speech destruction is? It is a noun. Very good. It is